Welcome to battle number 4, week 10 of the FnF Victory Road Draft League. This battle is pitting Rio Grande Rapidash, which is Emberhoof, versus Canopy Defenders, which is Edgar Krieg on Pokemon Showdown. As a reminder, the Mega Pokemon we have are Mega Aggron and Mega Charizard respectively. Additionally, the Z Crystal Pokemon we have are Zeraora on Rio Grande Rapidash with Attack Z moves, Latios will not be appearing, and Crocodile with Attack Z moves, Starmie with any Z move on Canopy Defenders. This is the first match of Week 10 not to feature someone who is going to the playoffs. So they're competing for upholding their ranking on the leaderboard. Ember sent this song, the Game Over song from Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, to convey that emotion of the league being over after this week, which indeed that is true, but we did have a stellar 10 weeks. And I'm really happy about how it went, and I'm really glad that both these trainers decided to participate, and I'm sure they'll give it their all to end with a bang. And speaking of that bang to end on, I can definitely see Mega Charizard putting in a lot of work for the Canopy Defenders. I think there actually isn't a fire resist on Emberhoof's team. Lando would probably be the best bet, especially if it's Scarfed, because it has Intimidate. And in general, actually, Lando is going to be a very strong contender in this matchup. Earthquake hitting 3 Pokemon hard, and definitely other Pokemon don't want to switch into an Earthquake. So Charizard and Lando, I think, are going to be the two to watch out for in this matchup. Of course, we have Exploud, which is appropriate because Ember... I feel like Ember has a special tie to Exploud, especially with that preseason Exploud being, in my opinion, his best Pokemon in the way he used it. It wasn't even the strongest Pokemon in his draft, but it was the Pokemon that he used most effectively and that he came to be known for. So I think it'll be nice to see what Exploud can do. And then Crocodile is one of those Pokemon for Edgar. I think Edgar really... I feel like Edgar has this connection with Crocodile. Crocodile being able to serve many different roles, also being one of those MVP nominations for the weekly MVPs for Edgar quite a bit. So this will be an interesting battle, and let's see what these trainers have in store for us with this match. This is a replay match, so it's going to go a little faster than usual, but I do hope you enjoy it. So let's begin. We have Follow Me, the Landorus Therian, and Sobek, the Crocodile. Sobek not appreciating that attack drop from Intimidate. Neelis is going to come in and take a U-turn from Lando. In comes Promotion, the Aggron. Aggron's going to Mega Evolve and hit Mimic with an Iron Head, taking down the Disguise. In comes a Will-O-Wisp from Mimic the Mimikyu. Iron Head going to deal massive damage despite the burn, 76% to be exact. Aegis the Registeel comes out, taking that Iron Head like a champ, recovering that off with leftovers almost fully. This is where Mega Aggron is going to really question if it wants to stay in or not, because the burn is not going to allow it to take down Aegis very comfortably at all, who can just start to Seismic Toss. Power Up Punch is going to allow some offensive momentum to increase again with that attack increasing, but Registeel's Seismic Toss is going to bring it down to KO range. Earthquake going to do decent damage, but ultimately the burn is going to take down Mega Aggron. In comes Shameless the Virizion. And Mimikyu who is busted, comes in, immune to that Sacred Sword, but a Leaf Blade's going to take down Mimic the Mimikyu for an even 5-5 score. Vitali the Charizard is here, and Landorus Therian is going to intimidate Vitali. Vitali goes for that Dragon Dance, undoing the attack drop and getting that speed still, but Sobek the Crocodile comes in. Not Intimidate, it's a Moxie Crocodile, taking that Earthquake. Nothing could really switch into an Earthquake, and an Earthquake takes down the Crocodile. Nihiligo comes out. Hidden Power is going to do massive damage, taking down Landorus. 4-4 score currently. Both sides really putting in work. Exploud is going to come in. THX, referencing the very loud THX sound that we all know and love. Boom Burst going to do okay damage, 34%. Charizard coming in to take what I presume is going to be a Boom Burst. Yep, Boom Burst takes it down all the way to 0%. In comes Registeel. Registeel goes for the Protect to scout out what Exploud's going to do. Exploud's going to stay in and keep Boom Bursting. And a Boom Burst going to do about 28%. Toxic hitting. I think we could probably expect to see Protect next turn. And Virizion comes in on that Protect. Indeed, it is Protect that we see. Sacred Sword's going to take down Registeel. And Starmie's the one to come in. Shuriken the Starmie using an Ice Beam. It does about 46%. Virizion goes for the Giga Drain. That does massive damage. Enough to take another Ice Beam, actually. Indeed, it is enough to take another Ice Beam, and the Giga Drain is going to take down Starmie. Virizion hanging on by a hair. Nihiligo comes out, and in comes Cryogonal. Cryogonal takes that Sludge Wave, does about 44%. Sludge Wave going to take it down now. And this is a dangerous thing we're seeing here. I think this is a Choice Scarf Nihiligo, very possibly with a special attack boost. Fake Out going to do some nice damage. 11%. Okay, and Sludge Wave going to take down Twitch to 6%, but the Drain Punch is going to finish it off. And a final score of 3-0 for Emberhoof, the Rio Grande Rapidash versus Canopy Defenders, which is Edgar's team. Very impressive showing. Good from both sides. I think what I said in the beginning about Exploud being a good Pokemon for Emberhoof, I think he ended it with Exploud being probably one of his most important Pokemon. All his Pokemon were pretty important to him, but Exploud was really one that I think got some of the most vital KOs with his Boom Burst and really put up that offensive pressure that allowed him to break through. Edgar playing really well. I think what did him in is that he did some switches at times that weren't really opportune for him, but he had a really good game plan, and I'm definitely proud of how he played as well. Both trainers showing a good showing in their last week of Week 10. So we're going to have more Week 10 battles coming up. And yeah, 3-0 win for Rio Grande Rapidash. Very good battle. Thanks for tuning in. And 3 more battles until the end of Week 10. See you then.